staff on September 11, 2012 at 8:02 p.m. Australia has more muscle on the roads than anywhere else in the world, including the good old US of A. It's hardly surprising that a country with such vast expanses of open road is home to some seriously powerful cars. These days the majority of cars find themselves being sold around the globe, but here are 5 of the best sporty numbers which the Aussies have managed to keep for themselves. Ford FPV F6 Typhoon. It may have the most American of badges on the front, but there is no doubt that this young upstart is an Australian. Full of snarl and swagger, the F6 represented something of a change in direction for Ford performance vehicles, which has traditionally focused its attention on V8s rather than the somewhat younger turbo market. Not that anyone is complaining. The F6 was universally praised in Australian car reviews as an overwhelming triumph, with many commentators describing it as the greatest Australian sports sedan ever. For a while it beat out its bigger brother, the GT, but as we shall see, that didn't last for long. Nonetheless, this is one car which many non-Antipartians would give their right arm for. Holden HSVW 427, released to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Holden's special vehicles. The W427 is a beast of vehicle, lauded by car news websites across the world as Australia's first supercar. But with less than 500 made, you're not much more likely to see one down under than you are anywhere else. Its 7.0-litre engine knocks out 500 bhp and will propel you from 0100 kph in less than 5 seconds. If it did make the journey across the ocean, then the car it would have in its sights would be the Cadillac CT-SV. That's one showdown would pay good money to see. Holden SSV Ute. There can be few cars more inherently Australian than the Holden SSV Ute. Combining Australia's 2 great automotive passions, the V8 and the utility vehicle, this Holden is lusted after up and down the country, and no doubt beyond. It may not offer the most refined of drives, but quite frankly that's not what it's for. Put the squeeze on that V8 and you'll soon hear what this car is all about. Toyota 86 GT. If you're looking for the most bang for your buck, there can be few cars more appealing than the 86 GT. Toyota may have been a little bit lost in the wilderness in regards to sports production over the last few years, but they put all of that behind them with the 86 GT. For less than $30,000 you can have a sports car which not only looks the part but drives like it too, with some even comparing it to the Porsche Cayman. Not a bad review. The good news is that American drivers can get their hands on the Scion FRS, which has different styling but is essentially the same great piece of automotive engineering. Falcon FPV GT. For a little while the blistering speed of the F6 seemed to have the GT licked, but a car of its stature would not stay beat for long. All it took was a brand spanking new 5.0-litre V8, lovingly crafted by ProDrive, majority owners of Ford performance vehicles and the whiz kids behind many a legendary motor, including rally legend Colin McRae's Subaru. A car of refinement as well as power, Australia's love of the V8 has rarely been more eloquently displayed than it is here. A car to make the rest of the world green with envy. Tagged Australian Falcon for Toyota.